This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 18. Good job on the coverage team. Bulldogs offense making their way on the field today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Breaks free. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness.
Here he goes. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. Setting the tone early. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or 2 to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Hebe keeps it himself. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Pitch to the back. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The drive stalls. They'll have to punt it away. Coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking downfield, it's Webb. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here's the second down play. Single back, takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
To throw, it's Webb. It's the running back in the flat. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. The ball is loose. The ball rolls out of bounds and ends up being a short gain, but no first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Back to throw again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch. A
pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick catch over the middle. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Fires all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Webb. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down at the 21.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? On the option, it's Webb. Gets the first and still running. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
It's a quick grab. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there. Looking to pass, it's Webb. The receiver
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Play action here on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Makes the catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They'll run it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, catch made. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He escapes the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to throw. It's Webb. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Run quickly. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And now the first play of this drive that began at the 36. Opening play of the drive, he'll throw to the left. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver.
Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got them.
Oh, and it's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff.
26, Ohio State, 10.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Well, Fresno State has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
To the air, it's Webb. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run around beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. Back to pass. It's Webb. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Fights through the tackler. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. First down and 10 now. Pounding away with the run game. He's past the marker and still going. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The offense was set up on first and 10. And the same runner's got it again. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls it organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trapped him for a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. And it's a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Back to throw. It's Webb. Looking deep down the right side. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the runner takes off to his right. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play now, running left. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job with line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead will remain at 9 after the miss.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Webb. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverage.
A deep shot to the left side. The pass falls incomplete as time expires. It's always a special here when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.